So, when you're talking about homeless life, it's amazing how much routine you're talking about. So, you start and end your day basically at the same place, Salvation Army. You wake up, they bring you out to this back patio here, and you wait for about an hour for breakfast. You line up at that door, they let you in, you eat, and usually during the weekdays, the routine for me is heading out to the library, working on YouTube, trying to get things set up for me to get where I need to go. And, I mean, that's it. You come back during dinner time, and it's just a matter of, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Past this fence here, you get the homeless people that really just don't give a damn about anything. The drug pushers, prostitutes, the people that are just, they don't care, they've given up. And you get a lot of stuff that goes on around there. You get, well, it's a lot better nowadays here. It used to be really bad. It used to have stabbings and fights all the time and just a lot of rambunctiousness. Nowadays, not so much. They've cleaned it up a lot here. But yeah, that's how your day starts. So, I'll be back. Okay, so you got a glimpse of what it's like first thing in the morning. You got to this back patio, you wait for breakfast, finally you eat an hour later, and typically after that I would go to a place called the Resurrection House. It's this like homeless day facility where they give you showers and they do your laundry for you. For those that want to try to maintain some kind of appearance, it allows you to do that. And then from there I'll go to the library and work on some videos, maybe do a couple of recordings, try to get everything loaded up in my laptop, which takes forever at the library. And that's kind of how things progress. Other than that, I'm working on trying to figure out what my next step is as far as getting to where I need to be, getting some kind of medical treatment going, trying to work out all the kinks. Today is Sunday. Sunday's a little bit different. Library's not open. Resurrection House isn't open. So I'll wait and I'll have to shower about 4 o'clock when I get back to the Salvation Army. And for the rest of the day, I'm gonna go to the storage unit and I'm gonna test something out today. I think I can use my green screen there. And I'm gonna do some recordings if I can with that green screen, and that way I have something to post up tomorrow. And so it's all about trying to figure out how I can do stuff, where I can do stuff. Trying to keep this ball rolling as well as I can, because there are obviously big changes here and things I really have to figure out. So it's just after breakfast. I'm walking down to the bus stop. I'm gonna have to probably use the bathroom to fix my hair, make myself look a little bit decent. And this is kind of the progression here. It's figuring out what you can do, where you can do it. And one of the biggest complications I find is trying to be presentable pretty much all the time, because it can be complicated. Honestly, it really can be. When you're in this situation, it's very hard at times to maintain a certain look. And so I have to constantly keep trying to figure out, all right, where can I like simple things like brush your teeth. People just absolutely take for granted the simplicities of life. When you're in this situation, you take nothing for granted. So that's what's going on. I'm heading down to the storage unit, gonna see if I can't make some magic happen, which honestly would be awesome if I can. It's something I've been fighting back and forth with because first of all, being sick as hell, I haven't really been able to record, but now, like today, I feel good. Had a light cough, as you can just tell, but other than that, it's gotten a lot better. So it's really time to try to kick this into high gear again. And today is Mother's Day, so I'm going to try to spend some time with Margot. She's been my, surrogate mother for years. Her and Di have both done an amazing job of helping me out, helping me through a lot of things. So, see if I can't do that. It's Game of Thrones tonight, so you better believe I'm on that mission regardless. No matter what, I've got the HBO app. That's still running, so I'm watching GOT tonight. Might not be able to do the review tonight. Excuse me, still got that little cough. Might not be able to do the review tonight, but it's coming by tomorrow for sure. So ladies and gentlemen, that's what's going on, and I will show you the next bit whenever it comes up. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? So I have my setup. Got my camera there. This is how I'm doing videos. This is the storage unit. And so my backdrop is literally the door across the way, but at least I can record some videos, get some stuff done, and yeah, making things happen. So I don't want to show any unit numbers or anything, obviously, so I'm talking to the screen for a second. But yeah, this is how I'm doing videos. What's up? So I was saying that Sunday is usually the rough day when you're on the streets, and that's because everything is closed that you usually go to. The resource houses are closed, the library where I go to work is closed. So I have to get creative sometimes with what I do with my time and trying to stay out of the heat, especially if you're trying to maintain some kind of presentability, if you got something to do later. So I caught a bus and went down to Venice, which is the next town down. Probably about an hour and a half one way, so come down, go back, kills about 3 hours, and keeps you out of the heat. Unfortunately, there's really not a whole lot you can do other than get on your phone and in someone in my position, when I'm trying to run a YouTube channel, check your social media. Doesn't give you a lot of options. Sundays is easily the worst day of the week, but it is what it is. I mean, it's something you just have to learn to deal with and get around. Typically, it's also the worst day as far as like food goes, because you get one meal in the morning, one at night, and honestly, that's not a bad thing for me, because honestly, homeless people eat too much as it is. I mean, that's all they do, is they go around from spot to spot eating. They have people bringing them food. We do not ever go hungry. If you see some guy with a sign on the road saying he's hungry, then he's lying to you. Seriously, we do not go hungry. But yeah, so that's kind of my creativity of the day as far as trying to maintain some kind of appearance. I'm at the Venice train depot right now waiting for the bus to go back, and hopefully by that time I will either be heading back to the Salvation Army, or I may be going to watch Game of Thrones with some friends tonight, which would be cool. So we'll see. What's up, people? So we're closing up on the end of today. I've kind of given you a tour of what a typical day looks like. And I gotta say, man, today was just really boring. Without everything open and access to everything that I usually go through throughout the week, it just makes for a very long day, a lot of bus rides. Although I did get some recording done, so I get to work on that tomorrow, which is very, very cool. And from here, I'm actually going to have dinner and watch Game of Thrones with some friends that I was talking about earlier. And then from there, it'll be back to the Sally, and that's how it's going to go. So this is pretty much going to wrap up this post, a nice little introduction. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you a couple of the missing pieces that you didn't get that happened like Monday through Friday, some big pieces about, when I am able to work, and how the situation goes with the res, things that probably be kind of interesting. Um, and there's honestly been a lot of like craziness going on around me. I haven't filmed a lot of that yet because I've been trying to low key get some film going on, you know, like what the process is like. Low key get some film of people like in their natural habitat. So when the craziness kicks off, I want to have all this part done before I start like, you know, showing everybody the freaky side. And it's there, trust me. So that's what's going on. This will probably be the end of this post. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Pretty soon I'll be adding some more colorful stuff. So just stick with me, and should be entertaining. So until then, my name's Kevin Jackwitz, Kaged Nation, out.